Good news Friday. Mike Simon is here. I'm Joey Yarber. Happy Friday, everybody. Congratulations. You have made it. And you know, Mike, we're always excited when we hear about net worth growth. When we hear back from network administrators, hey, you know what? I'm inviting all these agencies in and they are really loving what they're seeing in CharityTracker so far. This, the conversation that we've been having up in Elkhart, Indiana, where we've got a great network of agencies up there being spearheaded by the United Way. But the conversation we had with Julie back a few weeks ago was, how can I grow my network? How can I bring other agencies in? And I suggested, well, how about just inviting them? You know, come on over, spend a little bit of time in CharityTracker, visit with us for a bit, set a spell, because we think you're going to love what it is that you see here. And sure enough, what we're finding is that agencies get the chance to evaluate CharityTracker. They can see what kind of benefits that they're allowed to have if they're working from an agency type perspective, right? I mean, you're generating reports on assistance, demographics, all the information that you as an agency are doing, but then working in tandem, in collaboration with other agencies in your area and collaborating, sharing your information, seeing their information. Now we're talking about impact. Now we're talking about a community working together. So getting the great news back about the growth up in Elkhart, that's exciting, Mike. I never get tired of hearing those stories.
Oh, the network growth is what we hope will happen in every community. We want every community, and especially we have found the best case scenario for CharityTracker, and that's a countywide initiative. Because in the countywide initiative, your lines of communication are better, more focused, and you deal with much more funding that comes into a county, and you can get the grants for the county and all that. So a countywide network is very good. It also allows you to get every agency within your county to join the network, a care network that is safe and secure, and you get to see what's going on in the network. You get to see where people are going and getting assistance, and when they're going to get assistance that they shouldn't be getting, you know. But,
right.
But for the most part, I remember a guy tell me one time, he told me, he says, CharityTracker is not a gotcha tool. Yeah. He says it's a gotcha tool.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And so his explanation was, is this, you can serve people better if you can network your helping agencies in your county. You can provide a much more stronger safety net and a more effective referral system. And it works out so much better. And each one of you as a helping agency, I don't have to worry about what happens when people leave your office, because you know, if you're connected to a care network, you can refer them to another agency from across your community that has the goods that they need. And so that's the importance of a care network.
It really is care. That's the word, Mike. What does that mean? How does that work? And the question that was posed just a few weeks ago, we were doing a demonstration with the lady. She's looking at the request referrals feature, looking at how that process works. And she's like, so I can see if the need, if the goal was met by this other agency, if this person was indeed served. How many times does an agency refer someone to another agency with the best of intentions, but they never have any idea as to whether that need was actually met? In CharityTracker, you can see the specific need and as to whether that was assisted by the other agency that you just referred your client to. So now you, with good peace of mind, know as to whether or not that need was met. And if not, you can act proactively and reach back out to that client and say, hey, let's try something else here. But working from that perspective of closing that particular gap, that's a huge issue we find in our communities, Mike, because think about it. You only know what you know, right? So when you don't get feedback from the client or you don't hear back from that other agency, hey, that individual you sent to us We just assisted them. How are you going to know if that need was ever met? And sometimes these are emergency crisis type needs, as the person is doing the best that they can to equip this individual with getting that need met. They only have this information here. Hey, this agency at this address, they can help you with this. CharityTracker allows you to see, did this agency actually assist them with their need? This now we're talking about real care, right? We're talking about impact now. And this is unifying our communities, the agencies that are working together, just like they are in Elkhart, but picking up the pace, if you will, and just bringing more agencies in. The better the network is, I mean, the people that you have in there, the better the network is. You're better together, as the old saying goes, and it's so true. So bring in everyone in your community. Participation, engagement, that's the true successful CharityTracker networks. And Mike, it's happening. And I think that a lot of people are looking for the capabilities of doing this. And we'll work with you here at CharityTracker. Give us a call, email us. We'll find a network that's near you, as we are now in so many states and so many areas throughout the country. We can find a place that you might be able to fit in if you're looking as an agency perspective. If you're a network administrator, hey, this next steps is going to that admin tab and inviting an agency. They'll get an email. They can accept the invitation to come inside of your network, or they can, evaluate the system in a 14-day free trial to make sure it's a good fit. But we want to streamline that growth and bringing in and adding, because that's just going to create more impact for your community. So it's exciting, Mike. I can't help it. And as far as what the next steps are concerned, when you have someone that's looking as to what they need to do, Mike Simon has put together this training series, and I tell you something, it really is the next step as to making community transformation. What does that look like? And Mike takes you through step by step by step as to the process from the get-go. And we're talking about just starting with the vision, what those next steps are to make it successful. So Mike, we're excited about that, because I think we're equipping people with the roadmap, so to speak. And let's face it, we've learned a lot, haven't we?
Yes, and and here is the next phase for our endeavors is we will be your guide that will help you take those next steps, how to get the other agencies to work together in your community. We can show you how to do that. And well, it's awesome.
It is awesome. CollectiveCommunityImpact.com. If you haven't been there, take a gander. I promise you, we're not going to try to charge you for something or send you a bill. You're not going to get an invoice from Mike and I promise. It's CollectiveCommunityImpact.com. There's a treasure trove of information there, including the capability of signing up for this free community transformation series. The next steps are all right there for those of you that are interested. You have the vision. Let's make that vision realized with the steps and get you going there with being able to work in a community type setting more effectively and efficiently. We can help you with that. And we'd be honored to do so. So for Mike Simon, I'm Joey Yarber. For all of us here at Simon Solutions, a big, sincere thank you for all that you're doing in your communities there. You are caring and providing hope for individuals. May God bless you. Have a great weekend, everybody.